this. Thank you, butler.
Lovely house, eh?
Yes, you've done a good job, I think.
Yeah, it's been in the family since the 14th century, I believe. King Henry III gave us my line.
That's quite impressive.
Yes.
And Lord Yarmouth, what brings you here today?
Visiting old friends, new ones as well.
Family friend of Lord Montague and Lord Kylie, eh?
Yes.
And I don't mean to pry, but why is a gardener being invited to this party?
This man designed the royal gardens of Queen Victoria.
No need to thank me.
No.
Either.
Wow!
I meant no disrespect.
Of course.
Well, what say we liven the mood of this little shindig? Maybe draw a hand or something.
Well, I have got the cash. Lord Kylie shuffles a mean hand. Are you still here?
I'll have a cold knock here.
I'm so sorry for my
Spare the rod and you give them the thing they can untouched everything in the world.
So, what's it like in Yarmouth? I hear there's many of the
I've got the plague
lesser
again.
folk.
A plague?
Plague?
Plague.
God.
Don't worry, it doesn't affect me. I only visit there once a year.
Have you heard what's happening in America?
No.
Across the pond? There's this, is it New York? Is their big city over there? Bunch of wankers. Yank bastards. That's what I like. That's what I like to call them. They think they're better than us. They're not. How's the wife?
Dead.
Fine shuffle.
Oh, Lord, would you mind getting us a drop of shandy?
Yes, sir. Pay the butler. Because that's how it works.
It doesn't deserve it.
Oh my gracious me.
Hey, Doctor. Check if he's alive. Oh, this is a travesty. In my home! How dare they? They're incompetent fools. What?
Nope.
You don't need
He's
to
dead.
kiss him. Is he alive?
Rather you didn't. No, he's dead.
Oh, I say, absolute travesty. I've got a friend back from Cambridge who he's a private detective.
Ooh.
I think his name is Detective Hans. I'll give him a ring for you. Oh, absolute travesty.
I'll get the butler to move this and I'll take another drink.
Yeah, another drink, I say. Oh, he's here. Oh, detective. Welcome.
Good to see you again, my friend.
Oh,
Heard you're in need of my services.
absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Lord Kylie. I was a friend of his father. His son was killed.
Where's the body?
The butler put it out back during the fumes fermenting the place. Anyway, these are
These are the guests.
the guests.
Hello?
Introduce you. The butler, Lord Yarmouth and the famed gardener. You've probably heard about it, who's exploited the Royal Albert Hall. You know the.
No need to thank me, as always.
We were having.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Rosemary.
And this is Jack Herapert.
Doctor.
Oh yeah.
Jack Herapert.
My apologies.
Pleasure.
What?
Name. Herapert. Where's that from? Is that Irish?
English actually.
We don't allow those people.
And you're the one who tended to the Rivers family.
I did. I checked to see if he was alive, and he was not. But I was not near the body beforehand. The only person who was not in the room was the butler. Maybe he's the accomplice.
Well, let's not get too.
Well, it's obviously
I don't
not me, as
like
it's-
conjecture.
No, we won't go on
I say it's my home, so let's be respectful.
that. Well, you call for my services, and I will enact them as I see fit.
You won't like this at Cambridge, but. No, we are not.
I shall conduct my investigations and interview each one of you in turn, and we will get to the bottom of this case. Fear not. The killer shall be found, and shall be brought to justice. I'll drink to that.
Shall I?
Right, well, I think some interviews need to be conducted.
Who shall we interview
I'm the
first?
richest. I go first.
Well,
Everyone else has
settled. Out. I will not be spoken to like that in my own home.
Come on, Mum.
Only because you went to Cambridge.
Come on.
Will I allow this?
So you are Lord Yarmouth. So Lord Kiley, do you have much of a relationship with him?
A little bit. I've known him through the years. Bought a hat I wanted as well.
Kiley did.
Yes. Don't know much more about him than that though.
So you've got a grudge against this Kiley, then, do you?
I guess you could say that. Never really known much else about him though. It's always kind of annoyed me.
He's annoyed you? What, before this hat business?
Every now and then, but that's the biggest thing and the only real thing I've known him for really.
Would you bump into him at any other conventions or parties or events?
No, it's,
You'd only see him here. Do you talk to him?
a couple times. I asked him for his house, but he offered to pay for it, but
He declined.
he kept declining every single time.
Thank you, Yarmouth.
Common Muck! We're conducting an interview here. You need to get out.
I do apologise, sir. I'm so sorry.
I say, let go of each other now. I will not have that in my house. This would have been a damn murder, and you two are squabbling like a pair of chickens.
I do apologise, sir.
Right, that's it. I will not have this. I will not have this in my home. You two need to take a walk together.
To better control over your peasant.
How dare you? Take a walk. Take a walk.
Yes,
And
sir.
apologise.
I'll walk.
Apologise.
I'm walking back to his hovel then.
I've had his family been in my. I've been serving my family for generations. I will not have that in my house. Get out. I do apologise.
It's quite
And
alright. It's quite alright. Very revealing.
It's not often like that. My anger, it's the drink you see, and what's been going on. I will leave
Years
you.
haven't been kind to you.
No.
can't believe I'm walking back to the slums. No. Just get your plague hands on me.
I do apologise, sir.
How far is it again?
It should be about 40 minutes, maybe.
Oh,
Goodness me. Why did I ever take up this goddamn profession?
Dr. Harrow, is it?
Yes, but I don't quite see why this is necessary. I'm a doctor. I don't kill people.
Well, I just wanted to get your professional opinion.
Oh, well,
on what happened.
Well, I was sitting down, having a good bit of brandy, and I hear a scream. I step up, inspect the body. He's dead.
Being a doctor, you should be able to determine how he was killed.
I believe a stab wound to the torso.
Stab wound to the torso.
Yes.
And he died of
The stab wound to the torso.
blood loss.
Oh, well, I didn't go that in detail. Should I have?
So you buried the body first, without inspecting
Yes.
it.
It's a shame we had to bury the body. I would have liked to dissect it first, but apparently that
You
wasn't
wanted to
allowed.
dissect it.
Yes,
Why?
for science. Blood circulation is a very important function.
So why didn't you?
Lord Mohoganee wouldn't let me.
Lord Mohoganee stopped you from inspecting the body
Yes,
and instructed the butler to bury it straight away.
yes. I didn't have time to do a proper analysis, or to even begin to dissect the body.
And you would have done it just there.
I would have done it on the floor. I'm an enthusiast.
Sorry. Sounds like you're quite in love with your work.
I'm quite
Married
dedicated
to the job.
it. Yes, yeah, exactly.
Are you married?
I was. My wife died of tuberculosis.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes. It was a shame.
If I wasn't mistaken, that sounded like a scream coming from the exact direction that Mr. Yarmouth
I'll give Mohoganee.
and the butler.
Oh my god!
Yarmouth, no! He's dead, Doctor.
He's dead.
It's the damn butler.
This one's alive. Get up.
It must be him.
Get up.
They were arguing.
Up.
How dare you? Arrest him at once. Arrest him at
I
once.
should
It's him.
I'll dissect you alive.
What?
I should
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Belt's coming.
How dare he? How dare he?
Yarmouth finished the job.
Gentlemen. So this is Yarmouth. This doctor is dead,
Yes. Yarmouth's
and he was on a walk with.
Him.
Yeah, stay over there because these chaps.
I'll dissect you.
Well,
Where's he been stabbed, Doctor?
Throat slit. Incision
must be a very clean cut. There's no blood.
3 inches deep. He severed all the arteries in one go, killing him instantly, giving him no time to actually bleed.
Well,
And that thing over there has done it.
Damn butler.
well. Let's not.
He's been his family served my family for years. He was
This
also
is how
runt.
you can't teach one of these lower class lackeys to be a gentleman.
Well, what I would say is that it's very telling that you two are jumping so quickly to accuse.
Why are you defending him?
Are you accusing me?
I'm just saying that.
I'll
there's
dissect
no room,
you.
There's no room for conjecture.
I'll dissect you. After I dissect him. Might I dissect the body?
I think we'll get that out.
No, I think we bury him.
Again? Who'll bury him this time?
I don't like
I
it.
won't.
I can't.
Well, you're middle class at least, are you? Do you want to bury him?
It's alright, I'll call the, one of the village boys.
We'll get the butler to do it, and then we'll dissect him.
Yes.
Come on. Come on, come on.
Right, here it is.
Oh, what's all this kerfuffle, lads?
Well, the butler's basically confessed to it.
Remember, no conjecture.
It's obviously him.
We're
though.
dealing with facts here.
Let's not take sides here.
So, you are the butler, yes?
Indeed, yes.
And you went on a walk with Paul Young?
Yes, it was a simple walk with nothing more.
Would you care to tell us what happened?
I do rather.
Doesn't sound like a simple walk to me.
It's obviously him.
Let's not interrupt
You
the
do not know the truth. Even I do not know what fully happened, as I shall soon tell you. So, I was walking with the Lord.
And a knife stuck in his back pocket, obviously.
Nope, nothing of the sort. So we were simply walking, and we came round this corner, and before I knew it, I was knocked out, right in the back.
I knocked you out in the back.
Let me examine
I was unable to
this.
see the madness.
This is so.
Doctor, get on it. Stand up. Stand up. I said.
Good idea.
Come over here.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Your head on a platter.
What is that?
I can't say I see anything on this back. No marks of any scuffles of any kind.
No. Let me inspect. Alright, there's a bit of a bump, but that could have happened. It could have happened anywhere.
Well, I think it's safe to say that we found him down on the floor, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
No, but he could have done it himself. He could have stabbed Lord Yarmouth, and then fallen over. So, yes, he could have stabbed Lord Yarmouth and then fallen over to act as if he'd been knocked out, but really it was him.
I'm inclined to agree myself.
I've read several Agatha Christie's. This is usually how it works. Yes, it is. It's always the least suspicious. The one that you think to be a loyal person.
But we do suspect him, so he's not the least suspicious.
Indeed.
The person who is least suspected at the moment is the gardener over there.
So where were you in this mess then, anyway?
Well, I had been coming in from the garden. I was tending to some of the flowers, and I just decided I'd wait here for my inspection. Nothing else to do.
Oh, it's good enough for me.
It's not Rosemary. I've known Rosemary for a good year now. He's
Honest Rosemary.
he's an honest man.
Well, as we brought the gardener up, I reckon it'd be a good time now to do his private interview. So if you all would like.
I don't understand why I have to leave.
This is private matters, I'm sure you understand. I wouldn't want this one opinion clouding it.
We'll be keeping you on the
I
watch.
suppose.
This isn't Cambridge anymore.
Oh, alas.
See you again shortly.
Those were the days.
Don't fear.
Before you go, I'd like to say Rosemary is a good man. I cannot see him.
I am a very fine man. If I do say so.
Well, let's find out. So you are Rosemary the gardener?
I am.
Would you care to tell me where you were when the first murder happened?
Well, as you know, there are some prime bushes around the surroundings of the mansion. I was trimming the edges of them, making them look fine for all our lovely visitors, when I saw a sinister shadow of some kind lurking in one of the bushes areas. Kind of sneaking around, looking a bit
Whereabouts was
suspicious,
that?
I'm not sure.
Those bushes over there?
It was around there, just to the corner, yes. I fear they may have been the one tampering with the lights or something to that effect. Maybe an associate of the killer.
Now, the murders happened quite a while ago, and you're only just mentioning this now, when it seems like quite a major...
It might be. I didn't see any prime times to bring it up before.
But one of our suspects may not be the killer if that was the killer over there.
That is true. That's a very good point. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, it seems to me, Rosemary, I have to be honest, it seems like a botched story. That's all the questions I've got for now, but I will be asking some more very shortly. If you want to just go and get your boss, Mohoganee, and
Very well.
we'll wrap this
I'll
up.
be looking forward to your further questioning.
You wanted to see me, detective?
I did. You did. So, to you, this seemed like an open and shut case, yes?
Obviously, well, the butler was caught in the scene of the crime.
Well, we didn't see him, catch him at the scene of the crime. He was there, he happened to be there, and he was knocked out. Now, he was knocked out from the back. I don't see how somebody could knock themselves out by punching their own back. That doesn't seem plausible to me.
He is rather flexible, but
You know about that, do you? I find it implausible that he managed to knock himself out. Because we found him knocked out, the doctor said he was knocked out.
I suppose there could be some sense in that.
It seems weird that you're so ready to accuse this man who you say you've known for 25 years, just like that. You say he was such a loyal friend. You say,
I just want this matter dealt with. My standings in the Lord, the House of Lords, have dropped slightly. It would be awful if word about this murder got out. They would, you know how it is with.
So you want to
publicity.
wrap it up quickly.
Yes.
You want to find the killer
Yes.
quickly.
You're
Pointing the
right.
finger at whoever it may be.
The butler.
Because you probably are the most powerful man here. But I'm not going to be swayed by your opinion.
No, that would be.
And I think it's suspicious.
Unseemly.
I think it's suspicious that you would point the finger at this man.
Yeah, but he's a butler. There's, he's.
Who you
working
say you've
class.
known, you've been good friends with. You say you've relied on him for 25 years.
Service and friends are two different things.
And his family have been in your service for
In my service, exactly in my service.
Well, don't you form a relationship or a bond with these people?
No, he's there to serve me and my family. Taking the blame and wrapping this up would be service to me. I think it would be beneficial for the both of us if we wrap this up quickly. You're not suspicious of me, are you? Are you? We've known each other for years! Boys back in the day!
So, if you wanted to point the finger at said butler, why do you think he would have killed Kylie and Yarmouth?
I think living the life as a butler would be rather inferior. You're serving others. Blokes like Kylie. He wasn't a good lord. Did Yarmouth tell you about what happened between the Hat and...
I believe you mentioned it.
Yes. It doesn't seem that big of a deal, but Kylie is he was a horrible man.
Yarmouth was quite...
Yes. Assertive.
Cross about that.
Yes. I feel like in the service all your life you get angry when you have to treat people that you don't like with utmost respect. People who are higher than you and better than you socially. It must feel awful. I was in the army before I inherited this house, so I think I can take care of myself, young man. Someone like the butler's not that strong, is more lethal. Do you not agree, Hand? No. Where were we again? Butler. It's rather hot in here.
Thank you, Mohoganee.
Is that all?
Yes.
Dice!
Jack!
Oh, dice.
Sit down! Get off of him! It's him! It's him. I can't even be in the same room as this man.
I'm not sure what to think.
I'm so sorry for inviting you all over when there's a killer. I started this.
I'll be saying who the killer is, not you.
Your audacity. I invite you into my home to solve a mystery. An old school friend. And you have the audacity to tell me to be quiet in my own damned home.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Herriper. I've been the family doctor for 10 years.
10 years.
10 years. And you come in here and have the audacity to even include me. It's him. It's the commoner.
It's obviously the commoner. Blood on my hands. On my hands.
Yes, Dr. Harry, I'll deal with you.
I like blood on my hands.
Yes, Dr.
I sucked him.
We all know about your penchant for dissecting. And it would be easy for me to say right now that you would have a certain motive for all these dead people that turn up around.
I hadn't thought of that.
Alas, I don't think it is you. I don't think you have the gut for it, or the heart. And plus, the bodies have been whisked away from your clutches.
No, look, it's the Lords. I don't want the other Lords finding out about the murders, kind of bodies my halls.
You
Quite.
took them off the ground before anyone could inspect them, before even I could inspect them, before the doctor here comes.
But the doctor
And
claimed
ordered
they
the
were
butler.
dead.
Ordered the butler.
There's no doubt that they were all.
Who else would I order? Another Lord? The gardener? No, it's got to be the butler. The lowest class here has to sweep up the mess.
Why didn't... You're the gardener. Wouldn't it have made sense for you to bury them?
I don't want to bloody my hands.
I've known this man for a year.
It's
He's
his business.
no. This is my home. I've known this man for a year.
I just want to ask a question.
Fine.
You were the only one of us not outside, and we found Yarmouth.
That's the point that I wanted to bring up.
Did he explain
And
it?
where were you when we went outside to look for Yarmouth
Where
and
was
the
I?
butler?
I believe I was wandering the halls of the house, attempting to find someone to talk to about all the events. They were just building up in my head.
Why were
Sure,
you
what
wandering
to
the
do?
halls?
You were all wandering
The
here.
halls, well, everyone had disappeared. There were
And,
many
Mr.
of yours.
Gardner, you were so reluctant to bring up this mystery figure you found in the garden because you didn't think it was an appropriate lead.
Yes.
That seems implausible to me.
If you got a good look at the chap, you could obviously see it was the butler.
I'd quite like to vouch for the gardener. I've known him 13 months now. He's a good man, church-going man. You know how it is. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
These are only green fingers.
Maybe a slug.
Occasionally, if I must.
Anyway, down to that prison with him. We've had enough of this bouldered ash.
Sit down! Fingers all do seem to point to the butler, or the gardener, or you, or...
How can it be me?
I'm not accusing you perhaps for the exact murder. What I am accusing you of is ordering these two men to enact the murders for you.
Balderdash! That is Balderdash! How dare you in my own home? Why would I call you? Why when there's a murder would I call my old friend from Cambridge, the detective, to just sort out Balderdash? Stay away from me.
We were never friends.
Just because you joined the Labour Society, you leftist snowflake. How dare you in my home, my family home.
Let me Oh, so the murderer's met his comeuppance,
Dead.
Yes. Throat slit.
Well, they've clearly...
Stomach stabbed. So he's not the murderer then? Apparently. What do you suggest?
Go and find them.
Right. You read that new Bram Stoker novel, Dracula, is it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That's how it is. Get him!
Where's he gone?
Right. What's the plan, detective?
Split up. I'll go this side.
Best in the business.
This is a funny day. You know what I'm going to do to you now?
Let's see.
I'm going to dissect you.
Oh, what if I dissect you first? Give that to me. Thought you could dissect me, you fool. No, now I'm going to chop you into pieces like all my plants. Get down! I've wanted to do this for a long time, you know. You can keep that, just for yourself. I am the gardener, I am the ace of spades, and I am Jack the Ripper. And you are just one of my victims. Shit. What's this? Ace of spades. Ace of spades. The gardener did this, not Mohoganee. I'm a fool all along. Crap you are.
A footprint. Still fresh. This way.
Oh!
Rosemary! No!
Of course! Who else did you think it would be?
I thought it was that Dimes butler.
Oh, you're worried about your classes, the peasants, the rich. Who cares about any of it?
I
All
do.
you need is something to tear, something to slash.
No, Rosemary, no! I've known you, old chum, I've known you!
So fast, Johnny. Of course it's you.
Get off him! Get off him! Well, welcome. And... I'm so sorry. Run! Get in! Oh, suicide, obviously. You can tell by the, his own knife in his own chest, you know.
Must say,
Wasn't expecting that. I always thought it was the Dr. Harrowper. His name is an anagram of At the Ripper, but only a fool would fall for such an easy thought.
Oh, I say, you are rather clever. And I should thank you as well for saving my life right there. I was wrong about you.
For saving mine. Let's
call it even, eh?
So long.
So long.